Hello, 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 hi. Happy Wednesday, left bugs. Happy Wednesday. Hello. Hello, hi. I don't have anything. I don't have any bits. I don't have any remarks right now. I have a killer headache. And my eyes are kind of dry, so I'm not in the best condition, but you know, we're taking it easy. It's just a chatting stream. It's Wednesday, so I hope you guys are having a great week so far. If it's hot where you are, I hope you're keeping cool. If it's cold where you are, I am deeply jealous right now. But I have some ice cream in the freezer, so I'm looking forward to that. Hello. Hello, hi. I miss the snow. Dude, I don't think there's any Canadians that actually enjoy the snow. I think if you live in a place with a snowy climate, you come to resent it pretty quickly, pretty fast. Yeah. Hello, hi. She got her favorite juice. I don't know if you can hear me blowing bubbles into it. One more time. Kinda. It's like the hole's a little loose, so it's kind of squirting me all over. Hey! But I think I'm funny. I think I'm funny. Hello, hi. Hi, love bugs, hi. Not even 5 minutes in. What? Am I supposed to make it last longer? I'm going straight into VTuber hell for that one. Hello. Hello, hi. Hi, love bugs. Hello, hi. Hi. Long time no see, though it's only been a day. I usually stream on Tuesdays, but I don't know. I kind of liked having the day off. I might take more Tuesdays off. Maybe we keep the schedule permanently. We'll see. But yeah, it's been a whole 20, 24, 48 hours since I've last seen you guys. Hello, hey. Dizzy streaming time. Dizzy streaming time. Dizzy streaming time. Dizzy energy. Down. Sorry, my head is actually killing me today. Joshua, thank you for $5. Dizzy merch arrived. Phase card mats are still the best quality. Card sleeves have a very nice shiny foil. Now the next 4 Digimon decks have sleeves. Yippee! Yay! Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, Joshua, for the support. Thank you for buying the birthday merch. I'm glad you are enjoying the playmat. The monsters, thank you for $2. So, Maid Cafe, huh? Interesting. I think I saw the tweet, but did the schedule go out for that yet? I'm so behind when it comes to con stuff. I'm so out of it. Let me see. Kuma Guns, thank you for the 8 months. Let's see, activities. It's on the Maid Cafe site. I think the official tweet has the schedule linked. Oh, does it? One second. There's so much going on! Asayoru Cafe at BaseCon, Saturday, June 13th at the Hyatt Regency Burlingame. Yeah, so there's gonna be a Maid Cafe at BaseCon this year, June 13th through June 14th. Tickets are for a dine-in experience only. If you are unable to reserve tickets, you can join a wait list the day of the event, but we may not be able to guarantee seating. And then prices start from $17 and go all the way up to $60. Oh, that's actually really expensive. What is in the deluxe combo? What is available for the deluxe combo? I'm so curious. I don't know, but I'm getting it. You must get 5 minutes with every single maid. 5 whole minutes with shaking hands with every single maid. $60 is crazy. $60. Someone buy the deluxe combo. So I know what you get with it. I'm so curious. Food, dessert, drink, and a Polaroid merch. Oh, so there's a drink combo, a dessert combo, and a food combo. What do you get in the deluxe combo then? It's gotta come with something. I don't know. I'm assuming you get to touch Badoka rolls. I don't know. I don't think it's that type of cafe. I don't think those are legal cafes in California, but it proved me differently, I guess. All of them, maybe all of that. Oh, is there a menu already? There is a menu! Oh wait, this is a seasonal menu. I don't know if these are gonna be available at the FazeCon event. But let's see. See what's on the menu. Okay, so if you get a drink combo, here it goes. Drink combo comes with a checky. Dessert combo is dessert, drink, and a checky. Food combo is an entree, drink, and a checky, plus a house salad or miso soup. Deluxe combo gets you an entree, dessert, drink, checky, plus the house salad or miso soup. Oh, I see. I see. No special phase menu. Not that I can see so far. But I'm like the least picky person about those things, so I actually have no... I've got no clues what the details are on that. But yeah, really fun stuff. I think if you go to the website and look at the different time slots, you can see which talent is on shift when. I will be on shift Sunday, June 14th from 2 to 2:50 p.m. apparently. So I'll see some of you guys then maybe. Yeah. Hi Dizzy. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. The last Maid Cafe collab had special phase menu items. Yeah. That was with a different cafe though. I'm very excited for us to be working with Asayoru Maid Cafe. So do check them out as well if you happen to be in their area. I don't actually know where they are. Monterey Park, California. Monterey Park, California. I've never been down there, so hopefully it's nice. Hopefully you guys like it. Yeah, and you could buy the stuff online last time as well. Well, I think they do have some merch available on their website, but this seems more exclusive to their maids. Yes. Yes. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked. Hello, if you're just coming in. Zen Goodman, thank you for $10. Just got my keychain and hoodie. Now I can say that I have a Dizzy Dokuro original. Happy 3 years. It's been a wild ride. Thank you for everything, Lil Bug. Thank you for the support. I hope you enjoy the keychain. I hope you enjoy the hoodie. The keychain's kind of wild in hindsight. Looking back, the keychain's a little crazy. Thank you. Also, Pavlo, John Citrus, and Lindsay Vencier, thank you so much for gifted memberships. Much appreciated. Dizzy's maid standee was very nice. Can confirm. If I have Faye's coffee in that maid cafe, that would be perfect. I mean, it's all over the convention. I think that might be the main focus point. I think this is more of a coffee sales pitch than it is an anime con. 3 years of Wish Invaders. What a long, strange trip it's been, as the old song goes. Yeah, speaking of, I guess we'll segue here. Hello, guys. Happy Wednesday. Happy May 27th. Today, if you guys didn't know, you weren't made very aware by chat, is technically my 3rd anniversary here at Phase Connect. I say technically because I'll actually be celebrating a little later than usual. I'll be celebrating this Friday and Saturday. So if you guys would like to join me for that, I'm looking forward to it. Saturday, I will be celebrating with the rest of the Phase Invaders, including Invaders Wish. My bad. Sorry, it's been such a long time. I'll be celebrating with the rest of Wish on Saturday at 6 p.m. PDT or PST. I don't really know which one it is. Including Ember, Amane, Kaneko, Lumi, and of course, Hoshimi Jelly. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Congratulations, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm usually a stickler for these things, but I'm kind of glad we moved it back this year. Because I'm not feeling the best today. IB Grizzly, thank you for $10. Happy Invaderversary, Dizzy. I look forward to the merch. Yeah. I just confirmed everything right before the stream, actually. Yeah. Happy anniversary, Dizzy. Hope you feel better for this weekend. I usually bounce back. Thank you. But yeah, I thought it'd be fun if we just sit around, hang out for a little bit today. Because, you know, it would feel bad to leave you guys with nothing, even though I don't have that much planned this year. We kind of took it easy this year, and I'm glad that we did. I'm glad that we did, just because there's so much else going on, I feel like, in the world, as well as within FaZe itself. Red Haircross, thank you for the $5. Any thoughts on the Dragon Quest 7 per tag? I like him. He's very tired, and I find that relatable. I didn't get to watch the full trailer. I saw it literally as I was going live, and I was just like, I'll watch this after. I'll watch this afterwards. I also saw that Studio Trigger, I think, is announcing a new anime in the next couple months, which is really exciting. We'll see what it's gonna be like. Yeah, it's been a while since their last title. I think the last thing they did might have been Gridman, which no, it's New Panty and Stalking. New Panty and Stalking is the last thing they did, right? Yeah. Modern Trigger can be such a coin flip. No, for real. Which I actually watched the new Panty Stocking with Garter Belt, which is crazy because I really liked the first one. Dumb Juice White. It's hot out. It's really hot out, so. I'm drinking out of like one of those giant like what's it called? Cold cans. Insulated. I'm drinking out of a giant like insulated cup. It's heavy. Is a dual weight. White girl tumblers, there we go. Bread and Circus, thank you for the $10. Today there was a noticeable strain on my left knee climbing in and out of a truck I use at work. That kind of stress where it feels like it'll slip from too much weight. Take a sick day tomorrow. Do everything you can do tonight to make sure that you're in good condition, and then make the call in the morning if you have that luxury, I think. Yeah. Ice it. Make sure you ice your joints. Or I think hot. Do hot cold cycles. Epsom salt baths, I guess. Hag mail. Dr. Dizzy MD. That's Dr. Studbug to you, sir. Dr. Studbug. Getting your dietary lead in from a Stanley Cup. It's a Nawala, actually, which probably also has lead because I bought it on sale. But yeah, take care of your health, guys. Take care always. Hottest bear for joints, cold just numbs the pain. I mean, how severe is the pain? Let me know. I don't know. Isn't cold supposed to help with inflammation? Aren't you supposed to ice inflammation? So it really doesn't all depend on the symptoms and prognosis. Yeah. It does. I thought it did. Cold will reduce inflammation. I simply live with the pain. Okay, so that's bad. That's bad, actually. And even while consuming my dumb bitch juice, I can tell you that. I'm only 40. Why is my body falling apart? I don't know. Desk job, lack of exercise, poor diet. Choose your poison, mate. Maybe are you currently sitting at a desk watching me? That could also do it for you. Alternate, menthol, massager, 10 units, etc. Okay, you joke, but I'm addicted to menthol patches. I like them so much. Not for cigarettes, but for all the back pain. Invest in a standing desk. I have one and I barely use it. Anyways, hello, hi, love bugs. Hello, hi. I've missed you. Did you miss me? Hello, everybody. Hi. Maybe in another timeline, we will be more lucky. I miss you dearly, Dizzy. Yes, very much. Always. Yes, indeedy doo-da. I miss you a lot, silly bug. Thank you. Only because it's your anniversary. Hey! There are lots of events that you have to miss me for throughout the year, okay? There's my birthday, there's my anniversary, there's whenever I go missing for a week or two because I'm working on some sort of stupid event. There's apparently May long weekend. Apparently that's something I take off nowadays. I haven't caught your stream in a month. Well, hello, hi, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day so far. Chill out, sit back, relax. We're not doing much of anything. I think that's the theme for today's stream. I've got nothing. I got nada to talk about. I've been feeling kind of under the weather for the last couple of days. So I've been working like 30-minute intervals and then laying down. Laying down next to the fan. Very comfy bug. Yeah, thank you. I'll support this ocean line whenever I can and like it. Thank you. Oh yeah, have you watched any of the NBA playoffs? A little bit. I watched some of the Spurs versus Oklahoma City Thunder's games because those are pretty interesting. Wemby's not human. Pretty sure Victor Wembanyama is just the attack titan. Yeah. Yeah, he's a terrifying individual. Pretty sure his height alone makes him not human. Exactly! Dude's a freak of nature. Like, very impressive, but still a freak. He is also, like, the kind of guy... He is a Goliath. I also think he has incredible mascot marketing potential. Like, I think if you just turn him into, like, a little fucking, like, Hello Kitty or something... Like, you just shrink him down and turn him into Hello Kitty. I'm pretty sure that would sell for thousands, if not millions of dollars. I don't know, just something about him. He's an industry plant and the industry is Mars. I believe it. Wemby plush would make millions. See? But yeah. The conference finals have been kind of crazy. I think Game 5 was yesterday. Game 5. But yeah, it's fun. I like sports, but I haven't been following them super deeply. I know there's also the F1. F1 was in Canada last weekend. And it's been kind of It's been a pretty crazy year, I think, for F1. Yeah, the F1 race at Montreal was actually good. But the problem is the track itself. Like, the Montreal track itself is not good. The problem I have with F1 is you already know which races are worth watching depending on what track they're going to be on. Now, the track is awesome. It's just very crowded. I enjoy the F1 in Singapore. What sports are you good at? Absolutely none of them. That's why I've watched, chat. That's why I watch from the comfort of my armchair. Not really an armchair, though. I watch from the comfort of my beanbag, which isn't actually that comfortable at this age now that I mention it. What makes the Montreal track not good? It's not fun. I don't know. I just don't find the Canadian GP track fun to watch. Like, I think... What's a good one? I think, like, Singapore. Yeah, Singapore's a really good one, I guess. Singapore. A lot of Asian tracks I think are fun. A lot of European tracks I think are fun. British GP track I think is fun. But I don't really enjoy watching the Montreal one. Probably would be good at a Japanese bread eating game. No, I have terrible vertigo. Vertical. I have terrible vertigo, guys. Dizzy can't jump to save Dizzy's life. Dizzy can't ball. Dizzy can dribble. But Dizzy don't have vertigo. Vertical. Blah, 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 blah. Bread eating game. It's like an old trophy sports day competition that they had in anime. It's not really a sports, though. How about horizontal? Like my side to side? I don't know. I don't really test it. But the winning is the bouncing. Maybe for you guys. Maybe for you guys it is. Also, TD Ferguson, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships. Much appreciated. And Akio, thank you for becoming a love bug. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a love bug on my anniversary. Though we're not really doing anything very anniversary. I hope the code drink is helping. Yeah. It's really hot. It's really hot, and I don't... As some of you guys might know, I live in a shitbox, so... Shithole, so I don't really have very good air circulation here. You're pretty flexible. You could be an acrobat. Maybe if I trained when I was younger. Maybe when I trained when I was younger. I don't know. I regret not doing sports. I regret it. I actually enjoy them a fair bit. It's just I'm not particularly good at any. And I'm on the, you know. Sports tend to favor... Most sports tend to favor tall people. Yeah. Able Clips, thank you for becoming a love bug. Thank you. Dizzy needs to work on that vertical to get out of the hood. Yeah. I need to climb. I need to actually vertically climb out of my poor neighborhood. Evangela Man, thank you for becoming a love bug. Thank you. Could have been a jockey. I could have, but I'm a little... I don't know. I like the idea of horses, but I'm a little scared of them. Horses are best when they're low poly in your head. Like when I close my eyes and I think of horse, I think of a low poly horse, and then I can rotate it, and then that's fucking awesome. Move in with Amber for the sport? For the sport? No, unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know, depends on your perspective. I'll probably stay in Canada for the foreseeable future. Family and all that. Yeah, horses are quite large in real life. Yeah, that's a problem. They're like big dogs, but no, their eyes have more emotion. They think horses look like they could have depression, and I can barely handle that for myself, let alone within another living creature. Dogs can have separation anxiety, but generally speaking, they're quite happy animals. Yeah. Bears are the one who are dogs but big. I mean, depends on the bear, you know. Yogi Bear, yeah. Benjamin Bear, sure. Pooh Bear, depends on where we're going with that IP. Would you ever have a will to put a horse down after it stubs its toe? Okay, listen. If it was my horse, of course not. I'm not a monster. Well, maybe because I don't want it living a miserable lifestyle, right? But if it's just a horse, yeah, I'd fucking kill a horse. It's a horse. I don't have any emotional attachment to that horse. Depends. Like, is it a survival thing? Then yeah, I'm gonna put it down. Is it my job to put the horse down? Then yeah, I'm gonna put it down. Okay? To the glue factory it goes. Exactly. Jelly's getting horse sashimi tonight. Honestly, I think horse sashimi is delicious. Nightclub Crow, thank you for $5. My landlord's puppy is sweet, but still ain't potty trained. Sometimes I contemplate channeling my ancestors to make it stir fry. Now see, that's bad because you should probably stay on good terms with your landlord lest they raise the price of rent on you. That's a little suspect. Mr. Money, thank you for $2. Unfortunately, dogs can get depressed. See, now I don't... See? Now I don't really know. Now I'm kind of scared of dogs. Why would you tell that to me? Why would you do this to me? What I fear is not being attacked or mauled to death, chat. It's having to deal with someone else's existential dread. I can barely put up with my own. Horses are too high-strung for me. They get spooked kind of easy. Oh, like a chihuahua. You thought they were happy 24/7 and sometimes hungry. Is that not an on-off switch for a dog? Demonstrators, thank you for $5. The opposite happened with me. Ma and especially Pa tried to get me into sports. Never really enjoyed them, save for T-ball. Not sure why. Everyone's built differently. Everyone's wired differently. I think I'm really happy just doing physical activity, despite being someone who sorely lacks it. I'm pretty sure my dog has separation anxiety. He only eats when someone is watching him. That's because he is highly vulnerable when he is eating. I totally get it, you know, have to have someone watching your back, someone you trust. First sentence from Dizzy is, yeah, I'd kill a horse. I mean, listen, is it my job to kill a horse? Am I in like a fucking glue factory? Am I getting paid? Then unfortunately, as a cog of a machine, factory line has to keep moving. My cat needs me watching his back for him while he eats. Anxious little fellow. Cats look like the embodiment of anxiety though. Even happy cats, I'm not completely sure. It feels like cope. It feels like manipulation. Dizzy Dokuro, horse executioner. I'd execute most things if there was money on the line. I don't know. There's a difference between my work and my morality. Let's see. Saving this for when FaZe gets a horse chuba. You guys are like building your own dream gen right now. So far we have horse and well, I want a green monkey, but you guys really want a rat for whatever reason. Dizzler, can I have a sip of that juice? It's my birthday. Well, it's my anniversary. Okay. Snake girl, we already kind of have someone like that, no? We have Loki. Yeah. There's actually so many girls in the FaZe roster nowadays. I don't know. At some point, I fear I may lose track of them. one day. I want a toxic waste girl in a torn yellow jumpsuit and green glowing slime for hair. I think you're just describing your own OC. I think at this point you're just describing your own OC. That's okay. Some girls have boy OCs and some boys have girl OCs, and sometimes you make them kiss other boy OCs and sometimes you make them kiss other girl OCs. I'm very open-minded. You know? Whatever makes you happy. Some generic name, thank you for $2. Dizzy, during World War II, I was just following orders. I mean, were they not? The human mind does some like crazy things when it comes to survival. I would argue and say that like the average person's survival instincts are like far too dull today. You know? Flight or fight is very strong. Yeah. I mean, like, if you just open up social media, there's so many posts about like the new internet scams, Discord scams. Discord scams are like a big thing nowadays. And it's just like, you know, in my time, back in my day, like these things were so easily avoided. But then nowadays you'll see like, you know, social media accounts with like tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of followers, and we're getting hacked and getting crypto scammed. Yeah. Discord hacks, supply chain hacks, it's everywhere. Social media is a ground up designed to distort and encourage negative behavior. Mostly, yeah. If you don't pick up the phone, you won't get 99% of scams. Yeah, that's true. But even then, I think they text you now. I get texts every now and then. Email scams. What else? What else? I don't know. At some point, the Girl Scouts are gonna start fleecing us, guys. Well, I already feel kind of fleeced by them. I've always felt a little fleeced by Girl Scouts, but more and more. I think we're gonna, at some point, we're gonna stop selling you real cookies, and we're just gonna start selling you internet cookies, but we're gonna track what you're doing on the internet. I believe it. Come on, bro. Don't you want to play modded Minecraft? I do. I really do. That's the problem. That's the problem. I might fall for it one day. Someone's gonna be like, hey, look at this update of Coffee Craft that Jelly made. I'm gonna click the link. Girl Scouts selling NFTs. Hey, we gotta get with the times. We gotta get with the times some of these days. Girl Scouts? You mean my gang stalkers? I don't have Girl Scouts in my neighborhood. It's actually like kind of tragic to me. I used to love getting Girl Scout cookies. I used to love getting Girl Scout cookies. They had, what was, there's like Samoans? Unrelated to the people. I think they had like Samoan cookies or something. That shit was gas. That shit was fire. The caramel coconut ones were good. Yes, those are so good. Samoas. Oh my god. Like crack cocaine. You could legitimately crumble those up in front of me and I would inhale them through a straw. That's how good they are. Thin mints, well, I don't like thin mints. I used to when I was like really little, but I think at some point they changed the recipe. And now they fucking suck. Now they're booty cheeks, man. Now they're booty cheeks. The peanut butter ones were the best. I don't think those were ever available for me. We had the lemon. We have the lemon ones here. The chocolate mint ones. And the Samoans. The Samoans were like rare though. If you could get one box, that was like life-changing, you know? Speaking of scammers, though, an older lady down the street from me had a stroke last night because a scammer called her one night claiming they had all her information. That's terrifying. Do you like chocolate mint? I like ice cream. I like chocolate mint ice cream quite a bit. But I don't know. I like to call myself a fat kid at heart because I have none of the... I suffer from none of the physical ailments of a fat kid, but all the mental ones where if I hear the ice cream machine, I am prone to whiplash and, you know, other methods of disarming. Yes. You can't jump though. That is not a fat kid problem. Not being able to jump is not a fat kid problem. It's a racial trait. Get it together, chat. Huh? What? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just remember it's Jelly's fault that everyone thinks the witch invaders are fat. It's okay. My self-esteem isn't rooted in my appearance because I don't have one. Sticks and stones can't break my bones? Wait. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can only sometimes hurt me when they remind me of my shrill mother. There we go. Not Mr. G, thank you for $5. Just do a lot of squats, build the leg power, get huge vertical leaps. I think you might have other intentions with that advice. BB's roomie has said differently. Okay, chat, we gotta figure out who on the internet is lying. Is it BB's roomie or is it me? Silver Dogs, thank you for your $5. Don't worry, Dizzy, I can't run either. But that was due to the brain surgery. Oh, that's dark. Hello. Dizzy is the lying one. You, I'm gonna go with you. Why me, huh? Why me? Since when have anime girls ever lied to you on the internet, huh? Huh? Disney don't rely on the internet. Never, ever. No. Never, ever with me. You can't be relied upon to accurately report your own cuteness. That's because the dumb bitch juice prevents me from thinking. Yeah. I have to make it an even playing field, right? You know, girls are cute as a little bit stupid. I want to get a little bit cuter every day. It's okay, Dizzy. I just choose to not believe you this time. What the hell, man? What the hell? After all the times I've shown my face stalks on stream? What the hell? I mean, just look at me. I'm wrinkling. I have fillers. Fake teeth. I haven't shaved in days. It's hideous. Hey, that's me! It's literally me! I am a self-insert VTuber! It's me! It's me! That's literally me, pinchable cheeks right there. Thank you. It's the filler. It's the filler. Thanks. Yeah, that Chinese woman beard that seduced all the white men in the block. Yeah, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. They're like, it's hairier than yours. Damn right. I can't say it with a straight face. I can't say it with a straight face because when I try, I think of other things. Oh my god, it's Mr. Notebook. Oh, you're a fan of my previous work? Oh. Well, shucks. Thank you. Thank you for supporting that project. Yeah, just a small thing. I've moved on to bigger, brighter, greater things. VTubing, for whatever reason. Yeah. You should follow William Shatner's advice and instead of getting fillers, just gain a pound of fat every year. No, that's a thing. That's the thing. That's the first thing that really goes, I think. That and like bone density, I think, is a big issue. Don't you mean becoming an idol? Have they announced when the concerts are for FaceCon, actually? Have they said? Let's see. Programming. Oh, they did. Okay. Okay, yeah. I don't know if it's spoilers, but I will be at one of the 2 announced concerts on one of those days, so please be sure to join me for that. I also have a panel for FaceCon with the other Wish Invaders on day 1. I think that's the Saturday or Sunday, starting at 7:30 p.m., which is, now looking at it, quite late, but we're really excited for that. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. That's probably the thing I'm most looking forward to that week. but there's a lot more stuff coming. A lot more stuff set to be announced, I think, throughout this week. Let me look at the calendar real quick. I don't know. And then this is kind of spoilers, I guess. This is a little bit of spoilers. There's gonna be, I think, a pretty fun little activity, a pretty fun announcement happening early next week. So I hope you guys look forward to that as well. Yeah, yippee. When is DizzyCon though? DizzyCon is every day. DizzyCon is every day when I stream. Is it a ball pit? Lumi said you're into short guys. Why do people just say these things about me? What? Like, short guys as in vertically, or like short guys as in making shorts? Because that could mean anything in the context of Lumi. Pippa said you like amputees. I mean, maybe. It's because you don't deny the allegations, but it's more fun that way. I think Lumi means average height guys. What is an average height person? Isn't that like different with depending on ethnicity? I don't know. This always happens to me. I can't go 24 hours without someone else saying something about me on stream that gets clipped. No, barely anything I say about myself ever gets clipped. It's only the fat girl comments. But anytime anyone else has something to say with me, it's off to the clippers it goes. Welcome to the internet, Diz. I need to start lying more. I need to just start lying about my coworkers. I think it'll be more fun that way. Jelly's not actually from Awawa land, everyone. She's from Wisconsin. She lives in Wisconsin. She's a Wisconsin queen. What else? I'm exposing every single Wish invader for their anniversary. Here we fucking go, okay? Amber Amane isn't actually a big girl. In fact, she's actually shorter than me. There we go. There we fucking go. Okay. Next up. Kaneko Lumi. Kaneko Lumi isn't even a girl. She isn't even a human being. She's 12 rats in a human outfit. Now go spread some false rumors, chat. I'm relying on you for this. I knew it! Old news. Boo. It's okay. We'll just resurface. We're resurfacing old rumors this way. Not Mr. G. Thank you for $2. Only 12. That explains the weak wrist. Wedge Tails. Thank you for the 5 currency. It's Clippers. No, you don't play your clips on the Face Weekly. Gotta get Best Bug Dizzy into those clip showcases somehow. I don't even show those that often. BB Spoon boyfriend, thank you for $5. Remember, chat, the average height of a woman is 5'4", but majority of face talents are closer to being midgets than average height. This is actually true. Christopher Bilkos, thank you for $5. Got that marching order put out lies about you. Thank you. Thank you. It's okay. It's more fun that way. It's just in Dizzy Dokuro leaks wishes invaders darkest secrets. I mean, I feel like that's one of the things people I feel like that's one of the things that people believe about me anyways. Dizzy Dokuro is always leaking information about the company on stream. I have approval 9 out of 10 times, okay? It's a news show. It's a news show. It's natural that news gets announced there periodically. Got my Dizzy birthday merch in today. Oh, congratulations, congrats. That is Ari. I thought that was Ari. Ari's the one that actually does that. She doesn't do it so much anymore. She doesn't. I think you have to be a bit more explicit with her, but like if you tell her like, hey, don't talk about this on stream, she's good about listening. Yeah. No, I think we give Ari too hard of a time. I think we give Irie too much of a hard time. She's not actually that bad about oversharing. But a Dizzy hoodie is great. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I think I'm gonna do like a little bit more design work this year, so hopefully you guys will be interested in that merch as well whenever it releases. Dizzy, I heard Jelly is a Wisconsin queen from a very reliable source. I believe it. Yeah. It's when you forget to tell her not to. No, but I think that at some point that's like... you know, on some level, I do think the company is responsible for labeling confidential information as confidential. Especially when we are in this influencer space. That's just me, though. That's just me. People are so willing to overshare these days. Inferno Saxon, thank you for $2. Got Dizzy Sleeve, Zaft Seed, or Destiny you prefer? Zaft Seed, please. Thank you. Jelly lives in the cheese cave, so that makes sense thinking about it. Exactly. When she can't stream, it's because of the cheese. It's all because of the cheese. Yes. See, Destiny is one of the worst Gundam series. Agreed, but yeah. Was trying not to say it out loud. The monsters, thank you for $2. I heard Ember Amane has a small butt. Is this true? Okay, we don't... Come on, let's get serious. Lies like that are too hard to believe. But she's like 3 feet tall. Ember Amane is 3 apples tall. She's just a girl. She's just a girly. Yeah, there's a limit to that. Inconceivable mass. Hoo-hum. Just a little baby. Dang, that small? Yeah, that small. Exactly. So how many Tenmas is that again? Actually, Tenma Maimi is taller than Ember Amane. Did you know that? Because Tenma is like, what? 5 pineapples? Something like that? 3 pineapples? Yeah, unreal. I know. I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't hear it from a very reputable source myself. I thought it was 4. Nani? Depends on the size of a pineapple, okay? When did you harvest them? Was it peak season? Was it post season? Are they out of season, maybe? Also, what variation of pineapple? Are these Costco pineapples we're talking about? Or are these organics? Yeah. In the 21st century, evil VTubers led by Sakana aim to destroy the world. Humans can do nothing against the power of the evil fish. The only hope is Phase Connect. I think you got some lore stuff mixed up there, buddy. You should probably look to see who owns Phase Connect, first of all. I don't know. It does bring up like an interesting like Jokes aside, it does bring up, I think, an interesting topic with everything that's going on recently. I've been pretty off social media, generally speaking, unless it's for work or something. But I was talking with staff earlier today, actually, about some of the ongoings just within the company, and VTubing in general. And I don't know, there's always something. There's always something. Like I blink, I close my eyes, and there's always something. New gen when, and wasn't talking to anyone about that, but yeah, there's always like some sort of drama. And I hesitate to say this because I don't want anyone to think I'm blaming victims or anything. But I feel like a lot of it has to do with like media literacy, and also like, to an extent, a much lesser extent, I would say, business literacy, because I feel like people tend to inflate what that really means, inflate the value of like having a contract read over by a lawyer. But a lot of things that were common sense, I think, when for me growing up, doesn't seem to be the case nowadays, and that's been kind of interesting to see. Evangeline Man, thank you for a 1 month 5 minutes before Maid Cafe reservations open. Love bugs. Won't be at a con myself, but hope you all have fun. I don't think they'll sell out. Just to be frank, I don't think it'll sell out, so have fun. Take your time with it. Social media is always popping off about something, waiting like parasites to leech off the slightest signs of drama. Media literacy is dead. Media literacy is a joke nowadays. People will grab onto any little detail for drama. I don't know. Most everything never. I got to the contract part. Almost everyone was just winging it on vibes. Yeah, but like, I guess it's interesting for me because it's like, it's so easy to clock bullshit from the outside looking in, but once you're more involved with it, I guess it changes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't wanna blame victims. When you're in these sort of niche spaces, especially spaces with money, especially ones as highly network driven as content creation or VTubing, I think we're all thinking of us in the scope of VTubing, just because this is what my audience is. Social media and business literacy aren't just bullet points on the resume anymore. They're like actual survival skills at this point. And I agree that predatory people are bad. Obviously, predatory contracts are bad. I agree with that sentiment. I think I used to be more preachy about it, especially when VTubing was more niche and rigid. But like, you know, it's a lot more open. The concept is a lot more open now, and it invites more people in. And that's not just bad actors, because let's face it, there's bad actors in every industry, but there's just more people in it now. And what's happening, I think, is like a lot of people who have been here for a while don't really know how to protect themselves against it. And obviously, like, my audience tends to be a little older, so I see you guys saying like, I agree, yeah, agreed, very true, didn't gatekeep hard enough. Well, that's the thing, like, it's not really about gatekeeping. If there's money, people are gonna go. Where there's money, people are going to follow. That's just the natural tendency of things. But it's like the people who have been in this space, the people pursuing VTubing as a form of content creation, just seem so ill-adept for a lot of it. And maybe that's just how I feel because I am of a certain generation. don't know. I might talk about it more at length, honestly. It's been a while since I did a public out of character stream. And I'm actually largely removed from a quote unquote scene nowadays, but I'd like to like actually sit down, look at what's going on, and write out my thoughts on it some days. This is sort of the issue with a very new industry, but also a very new supply of talents, and things that should be common sense just aren't inherent to the talents, which means that people can take advantage of it. It's hard because it's a lot of people's dreams to make it, and there's so many people pitching opportunities. But you have to realize, like, dreams are dreams for a reason, right? If we could all make our dreams come true, then like fucking human beings would be flying and waving wands and shooting laser beams from our eyes. They should start a consultation side business for VTubing. It would have to be a totally different entity, I think. It would have to be a totally... I think that just opens up a whole new can of worms, right? Where, you know, like, if we're doing consultation, there's a certain expectation of, like, how we should be behaving, and ultimately this is a very, like, people-oriented industry, so you can't hold yourself to that standard all the time. You can try, you can do your fucking best, but, you know, mistakes happen, like, yes, we grow from it, yes, we learn, yes, we move on, but, like, it's not out of the question all the time. Every new fold adds a new wrinkle, exactly. Never believe any VTuber or YouTuber is selling a course on how to make it. Well, that comes into, like... that brings up a discussion then of, like, who do you trust? Who do you trust? If you are someone new and wanting to learn how to do certain things, how do you grow? How do you develop yourself as a person, right? And it's not just luck. We know that it's not just luck, because if it was luck, well, we probably wouldn't have much of an agency here. Maybe in 10 years there will be 1 to 2 people working as freelance PR for VTubers. There already is. There already is, right? There's already talent agencies. You can hire a manager all the time. I get a lot of that stuff on my Twitter feed. I don't think I've ever talked about this. I've done like a little bit. I did briefly before phase. I did like a very, very short consultation gig. I think I made like maybe like $600 from it. With an indie, just to help her prepare for debut. But I did it privately, so she had no idea what my experience or anything is, which actually I think is like, you know, like, I think she got lucky because I know how to send a fucking email. So I could help her that way, and she genuinely got something out of the $600. But I think that speaks to like how desperate some people are to find help in chasing their dreams down. Because I disclosed none of like, I didn't disclose that I'd been in an agency. I didn't disclose that I had managed other talents. I didn't disclose my name or anything. It was just introduced via third party, and it's just like, hey, you should trust this girl. She can help you with like getting your model and whatnot. And yeah, people just really, they really want to believe in something, but like logic dictates that you should probably hold yourself to a higher standard and research a little bit more. Mastering, thank you for $5. Oh, if we're talking about this, my main issue is the whole all corpo's bad, indie is the future being the default response to corpo issues, dumb black and white view. Fair enough. I mean, I obviously am part of an agency. Where do we go with this one? where where do we go with this one? I agree. I agree that it's a dumb black and white take, right? But I also understand how we got here, which was, you know, like we started with like these bigger, we started very grassroots with these small agencies, and then people weren't getting the sort of results that they wanted with them because they wanted Hololive, they wanted Nujisanji to just say it blatantly as it is. And so, you know, we got kind of disillusioned with that, and then we got the bigger agencies, and you know, things happen and we became disillusioned, and then the sentiment for a while was just like, okay, Japanese agencies bad. North American agencies are the only way to go. They're the only ones that understand our values, right? And then that was shot dead. With other things, and you know, like, who do you trust at that point, right? Yeah. Very full circle. There's something to be said about having a large pool of money to be able to do big projects. I'm very pro agency, but I think people should really reevaluate. If you're getting into this with the intention of making money, you need to reevaluate your goals ultimately. Because if it's just like, okay, I just want to stream and make money off of it, then yeah. If I just want to make content and make money, there's something to be said about like indie being the route, because at that point you're keeping 100% of your earnings, right? So if you're willing to just grind it out, do whatever strong algorithmically, build your audience and grind that way, and you have the time and energy to do that stuff, and yeah, that's great. That's really, really great. Being your own boss has a lot of advantages, theoretically. Yeah, I mean, a lot of things have to go right, but there's ways to better your odds, right? You could pump out, like React is pretty reliable nowadays. You could be doing with 3 shorts a day, whatever. So there's something to be said. There is a path to success as an indie, which seems more straightforward now than it ever has previously, right? And I'm sure that even if you join a corpo, there's something to be said. You could probably find success doing the same structure in an agency. But for agency, I'd say if you have a goal that extends further than just streaming or content creation, I think an agency can help with a lot of that. You know, which is like why you see a lot of the B singers, a lot of the kind of like idol types wanting to join groups, join agencies. And if you're not very good, you know, there's people who aren't suited to being their own managers, who aren't suited to entrepreneurship, or just plain don't want to do that stuff, and that's why there's agencies. Yeah. By the way, if you're uncomfortable discussing this, sorry for bringing it up. Just no, you're good. I would just ignore you if I didn't want to talk about it. But yeah, I don't know. I might do a stream for old time's sakes, because it's been a while. It's been 3 years basically. The bigger the content, the bigger the bill, an agency can help with that. I mean, assuming they have money. Assuming they have money and they cover stuff like that, right? But again, not every agency has money. Some people will sign up, and I know this for a fact. Because I've seen it time and time again. A lot of people will go to the smaller agencies and they'll expect a lot of runway with the money, a lot of perks that even bigger agencies don't have, and it's ridiculous. And I don't think we really talk about that side of the industry at all. Is VTuber Idol stagnated? Is there an evolution to idols? It's a wider discussion, I guess. a lot of what happened in old VTubing was taken and inspired by idols. Modern VTubing, especially in the West where we don't really have idol culture, I don't think is necessarily idolatry, if that's a word I can use here. Blech, I'm making up terms now. I think it's hard. I think idol stuff is really hard in the Western market. And it's a certain type of content with a very specific type of fan. And I think it can be profitable because those kinds of fans, they are willing to spend quite a bit. But I think more needs to be done to establish the culture in the West, if that's what you want to do. And I think it's a hard path. I don't know. It has to deal with cultivation of audience. And at this point, like, there's not just one type of VTuber fan. I think it's a lot more complex than that now. There's people who are in this because they like VTubers for sure, and they like idols for sure, but there's also people who are just in this because they like one or two specific VTubers who create content in a totally different niche. And then transferring, like, let's say you are in a very specific niche and then you want to do idol stuff, that might not always translate very well. So it's hard. Oshi culture has rooted more than idol, I think. A lot of Western VTuber fans just want to watch streams. I feel like music and idol stuff is just a bonus or a side thing. I don't know the statistics or the demographics for it, honestly, but it's definitely an interesting discussion topic. I don't know. I'm off track right now. I'm off track. Going back into lighter topics because I'd rather not say something out my ass when I'm talking about this on the macro. Yeah, watch what you're watching, I guess. Damn it, we almost got her full out of character. No, never. Maybe. I'd rather think before I speak. Anyways, speaking of, maid cafe reservations are open, lovebug, so if you wanna go do that, I think the site is up. Looking forward to seeing everyone at FazeCon. RB Grizzly, thank you for $5. On that note, Dizzy, I always enjoy your idol content. Oh, it took the wind right out of me with that one. Took the wind right out of me. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me with whatever I do. Your idol content is pretty peak stripper. Now, why would you say that to me? Now, why would you ever say something like that to me? The idol content is nice, but joke roast too. And now you've encouraged it from chat. And now you've encouraged it from everyone. Thank you. Thank you for that. I don't know. I just like... I wanna... At the end of the day... I entered this space as a fan of like the more Oshi culture idol stuff. That being said, a lot of the people I Oshi are more comedians than anything. So I want to stay respectful to that while also just doing whatever I want to do. It was kind of the theme of this year. Your last idol concert is the first idol stuff I ever bought. Oh, thank you! Really? I hope you guys enjoy some of the stuff coming to FaceCon as well. I tried pretty hard to tell the truth. I'm not ashamed to say it. I think I should try hard though. I think I should try hard. especially 3 years into this, right? Like, I never thought I would be where I am, and obviously, you know, like, I've gotten a little greedy, so I want to do better and I want to do more things, obviously. So, you know, like, I feel like because of that, if I'm gonna be that greedy, if I want to do those kinds of things, then the least I can do is put in the effort for you guys when I do have the opportunity. Even if it's like, you know, kind of out of my wheelhouse. Like, I'm not really much of an idol, I think. I'm not really a singer. I'm not really much of a dancer at all, but yeah, just keep jiggling on, Dizzy. Just keep jiggling on. Staff has made a terrible mistake. They asked Dizzy to take things easy. Now the floodgates are about to be opened. I'm still on my 1 year break. I'm basically soft retired this year, chat. I'm basically soft retired. That's alright. Hard work pays off. Sometimes. Checks and balances, right? I was told to expect great things from your performance, and I shall. Maybe lower your expectations a smidge. I do not know what you were promised, but it's making me a little nervous right now. It's making me a little bit nervous. In terms of physicality, I would say the first concert was tougher, and then technically, this one is harder. So it's really depending on what you want to see. I refuse. Expectations are high. You got this, Dizzy. Thank you. Here I come, the Dizzy idol. All eyes on me, no eyes on you. I can't sing that song. It's out of my key. Anyways, I wasted a lot of time talking about nothing, but I did want to keep today's stream a little short because I'm not feeling the best. Stuff going on this week, obviously. We have my anniversary stream will be on Friday at 5 p.m. PST. There's gonna be something debuting there, as well. On Saturday there is a group collab stream on my channel. Agamanta, thank you so much for the $10. And what else? Oh, the other girls as well have some streams going on. I think Jelly has a karaoke tomorrow night, and then Ember has some stuff on Friday as well. And then I think we just have 1 or 2 more days until Lumi is back, so Goomies, hang out just a little longer. You got this. Just hang on a little longer. She'll be back before you know it. Evangela Man, thank you for $4.99 expectations. We know you are the lady in the red dress. That's blood, actually. Thank you. Citrus, thank you for 10 gifted memberships. Thank you. What else? What else do I have to show? I don't know. Thank you guys. Real quick, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the amazing 3 years. I'll thank you guys again this Saturday, but since it's a bit of a smaller audience today, I just want to say, yeah, we've done a lot since I've been here, and thank you so much for supporting me through all of that. Those of you who are still here and have been here for a while, those of you who are new here, I hope you guys are having fun. And to love bugs who have left, who aren't as around as much as they want to be. You know, I still think about you guys as well, and I just want to say thank you. I hope, even if it's not me, I hope you continue to support the Phase Invader Wish girls, and please take care of yourselves through these unprecedented times. And I hope to make the rest of the year a really good one. Thank you. Daisy Chain J, thank you for 10 gifted memberships. I didn't prepare a lot today. I really didn't prepare a lot today, so I'm making it kind of easy. And I will see you guys on the weekend. Bear Walrus, thank you for $50. I really appreciate everything you do, Dizzy. I'm fairly new, but even so, I hear how amazing and hard-working you are. I'm grossly overrated, guys. I don't know how to fucking drill this into you guys, but I'm grossly overrated. Master Grind, thank you for $2. Going on vacation tomorrow, so happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Enjoy your vacation. Yeah, I don't know. We got kind of distracted. Maybe I'll do an out of character stream, a public one very soon. And we can, you know, shoot the breeze and crack some jokes about whatever's going on in the industry. Demonio, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Just a poor guy, thank you for $20. Can't make it this weekend. Hope you guys have fun. Look forward to the VOD and the merch. Yeah, and if you don't enjoy that kind of content, don't worry about it, because actual fun stuff is happening this weekend. I'm really, really excited for it, okay? Okay? I almost heard grossly overweight, thick, dizzy confirmed. I'm pretty sure if I went around claiming that I'm overweight, we'd have like mass body dysmorphia. There'd be like a new pandemic. But I don't know. I've been like slowly munching away at a bowl of chips this entire time without saying anything. I'm fat on the inside, okay? I'm fat in my heart. I'm fat in my soul. Good, I've been eating carrots this whole time. So healthy. Stage Forever, thank you for the 32 months. Dizzy Love, Derogatory, thank you. Space Slugbird, thank you for 27 months. Dizzy Love, thank you for everything and more to come. Thank you. Just a poor guy, thank you. Yeah, look forward to the weekend. That's the actual good stream. This stream's kind of shit, honestly. I'll miss you guys until next time, okay? Till then, bye-bye.